Oshima was like that too, although way more people.
Yeah.
Oshima was really cool because there was like no convenience stores.
Yeah.
But there was, I don't know, I think Oshima has like 10,000 population. Can you check Oshima population?
Yeah.
Which is in Tokyo as well. But, you know, they're like losing people as well. What is it? Let's have a look. 6,000.
6,000.
But they've got some really cool things there too. We did a video with Chris there and it was really fun. And yeah, the islands are really cool. Like all these islands that kind of exist, you know, that
this trip definitely made me want to like go to some of the more like major islands off the coast of Japan that I haven't been to, like Sadojima. I really want to go to. Tsushima is another one that I really want to go to.
What's the? I forgot. The one I went to Chris Shodoshima or Shodoshima, the one between Kobe and.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Shikoku.
Yeah,
there's a really big island there. It's next to the art island in Nakajima, I think. That's not Nakajima.
I think so, something like that.
I don't know. Sorry, I made this like a World War II place. I think.
Yeah. Again, Japan has 13,000 islands, so it could be any one of them.
13,000 islands, but like 100 significant one. There are like, look, let's be real. There are a lot of inhabitable. Like, circles.
Yeah. I mean, the Ogasawara Islands, again, there's like 7 or 8 islands, but only 2 of them are inhabited.
Right.
Because the rest of the islands, which I saw when I went to, when I rode up, I took like an e-bike and rode to the top of the northern side of Hahajima, where you can see the other islands. I looked at some of those islands and I'm like, those are just cliffs.
Yeah.
Like there is no fucking way anyone can live on that island. But still really, really beautiful. Would definitely recommend.
Yeah.
But that's been my week.
Would you guys ever live the island life?
No. I
would if it wasn't 1,000 kilometers away. If it was a little bit closer to the mainland, maybe.
I was like, there's like the manly urge in me to be like, what if though?
I don't think about like the island life. Think about the country life.
The country life?
Yeah, being able to like be away from the city.
But still on the mainland.
But you'd still be able to get things, see a doctor. You know, because like, what if you have an medical emergency, you live here?
Then you have to take, they do have like they have like an emergency helipad there. So if you do have, because there's no hospital.
What if I just got like I got like a spot. I got like a mole that I want to get checked. It's like, fuck.
Well, then you got to wait for the boat in 3 days.
You know what I mean?
Like, deal with
every minor inconvenience now becomes a major inconvenience.
Or just fucking deal with it, Connor.
Yeah, just deal with it.
Just fucking man up and fucking die.
Yeah. Dude, you're on an island.
Just man up and die and stop paying medical bills, you piece of shit.
But what was also really cool was when we left the island, because I guess, you know, the local economy here obviously relies very heavily on, you know, tourism and stuff like that as well, domestic tourism. Yeah. So they did this whole like taiko performance, which was like summoning like the ocean gods for them to have like a good travel and stuff like that. And it was completely like not unnecessary, but like completely unexpected. And then as the boat was leaving the dock,
Joe was just there. This is unnecessary.
Yeah, this
is a bit much, isn't it?
We're going from Tokyo to Tokyo. But as the boat was leaving, there was this, what I can only describe as this just like train of all these other like fishing boats and like tourism boats and stuff like that rode alongside of us for probably about 10, 20 kilometers out into open water. And one by one, I guess all the staff members of like the fisheries and the tourism boats would jump off of the boats into open water just to be like, see ya.
What?
It was so weird. Yeah, so like...
What?
Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. So it was, you know, the ferry would go off and then trailing behind the boat as people are like, you know, waving the island goodbye, there would just be all these other smaller boats and they would do this performance where like one boat would kind of go ahead and then all the people on that boat would all simultaneously jump off the boat into open waters, just as like a final goodbye performance of some kind. And it would just be one boat after another after another. But the last boat, we are probably a good 30 kilometers off the coast. Like they are diving into the open Pacific Ocean. Like, it is just open water. And all these guys are just like, let's jump in. I don't know how many fucking sharks there are in this thing, but fuck it. Let's go.
Damn, they must really care about the tourism economy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't think that's what's going to sell me to come back. if I'm like super honest. Like, it's cool.
Really? Because to me, it's sold it because it
You're now going back because of that?
Well, I'm going back. I want to go back not only to explore the other islands, but I just think like even though you're only there for such a short period of time, the people on the island make you give you such a homely feeling. Like they're just like, you're not someone who's just visiting here. You're like a family member who is going away.
Oh, that's cool.
Kind of thing, you know?
That's
and
really
like,
sweet, actually.
Yeah, and like, I was honestly like kind of tearing up when I saw it because I was just like, I've never been to an island where they do this kind of shit, where they actually make you be like, fuck, man, I don't want to leave. This place is dope. Like, the people here are so nice and so welcoming that they put on this performance that nobody expects and nobody asked for. And yet they were just so happy that you even came to visit them.
That's cool.
You know, and like that really like warmed my heart up, and that made me want to come back. Even though the boat ride was horrendous.
Maybe they can get like a biplane or something, you know?
Yeah, I'm like, put a little like, you know, airport in there and then, you know, maybe.
Oshima took a tiny plane with Chris.
Like a Cessna.
It was a tiny propeller plane. It was about like 30 minutes. It was not long at all. It was cool. Yeah, I mean, you know, it makes it easier to go to these places.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, it makes me want to go to more of these islands for sure. Because I feel like there's just so much. It's such a unique culture that is so much more different from like anything you see on the mainland, you know? Because like, again, like I forgot the entire time I was there. I'm like, this is technically Tokyo. Yeah. These people are not speaking in a dialect. Like they're speaking like anyone in the big city would talk. And yet just being so far away and being so isolated and having this like tight community, it has created an entirely different culture on its own.
Yeah.
And that's just incredibly fascinating to me because, you know, and made me wonder, like, what are the other islands like, you know, like what's like Sadojima like or like Tsushima like, you know? So definitely going to make it a goal to try and explore those places.
Yeah, I always wonder what kind of mentality people have to like live on remote settlements of like very small populations, just isolated from everything.
Yeah.
Like I remember seeing some videos of like the most remote settlement, which is like a fucking British settlement. It's like, can you search it up, Kai? It's like the most remote settlement in the world. The Edinburgh of the Seven Seas. Oh, Tristan da Cunha. That's it.
Tristan. I've never heard of this.
Tristan da Cunha is the most remote settlement.
This sounds like some gooner on 4chan.
Oh, St. Helena.
Yeah. And it is the most remote settlement on Earth.
It's like in the middle of the Atlantic, right?
Zoom out, bro.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, South America. Holy shit.
Look at that shit,
That
man.
island would have been worth a lot though back in the day. When we had so much ships, that would have been something valuable.
Yeah, I just wonder what type of person must be like, you know what?
Wasn't this the island that like fucking Napoleon Bonaparte was excommunicated?
No, it was a different island.
Was it a different island?
It was the island, it was Africa, near Africa.
Yeah, I thought it was one of these islands, but...
I mean, these stations, like, I think it's probably like a weather station island, I imagine. That's what a lot of these are.
No, this is like
it looks like a proper
this is like a full town.
Yeah, a proper town.
No, I know, but they probably have a weather station is like one of the main reasons why they probably push people to live there.
I mean, it looks really fucking pretty.
It looks fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But also, one of those things where you get a little crazy when you stay on an island like that.
Yeah, because like me growing up in the city, and I suppose like people who grew up in like small towns will be able to relate, but I don't know what it feels like to just go around your local town and just know everyone.
Yeah.
You know, it's and this is especially exasperated when you're living in a remote island where the population is in like triple or even like quadruple digits, you know. It's I can't imagine knowing the principal or the fucking school teacher and just going to the supermarket and just seeing like everyone, you know.
Yeah, true.
That's
how long does it take to get to this island?
Oh, dude. Probably
not that I'm gonna go anytime soon. I'm just
very
curious.
How long does it take to get to Tristan?
But there are a lot of people who are like, you know, especially like I feel like less so nowadays.
5 to 7 days by sea.
Yeah, you have to go from Cape Town.
Which already takes a long time from here.
There are a lot of, like, I speak to a lot of older people and like, whenever I go to the UK, you know, I'm around people who are older and they tell me like these crazy trips they did, like stuff like this, where they're like, obviously not like to this extent, but they'll just go to a place you've never heard of. And you're like, why that? And they're just like, well, why not?
Just want to check it out.
But I feel like we don't really do this as much unless it's like a YouTube video nowadays. Like for people, they're like, I went to the remotest, and even then it's like, I think a lot of people are like, 5 to 7 days. You're like,
yeah.
Round trip?
How often do you use your free will?
Not enough. Not enough.
I think about this where I'm like, you know, I do have free will, but also using free will sometimes takes energy. You know, yeah. I wish I fully utilize my free will to the fullest extent. That is not like always work related. Sure.